queens, and even like an ace, I mean, maybe like an ace jack suited. But instead of adding stuff like king queens or like sevens, I'd much prefer to add aces. Any suited ace is going to be better for me to shove than something like pocket fives or like 7-8 suited. You see, for some reason, a lot of people they'll 3-bet with like a 7-8 suited and they get 4-bet and they're just, they're pretty sure their opponent is bluffing them, so like they go and shove with the 7-8 suited. That's like really, really bad. If you really think your opponent's been bluffing you a lot, you have to think what is going to have equity against their calling range, and something like, these suited aces are going to run so much better. Like, we can actually poker stove this, ace deuce suited through ace 5 suited. I'd actually have to clear all this out, which I don't want to. I can clear this real quick. Clear all. So, I know I'm kind of getting off tangent, but like, ace deuce suited through ace 5 suited against pocket, let's talk about a calling range that they would call. You're going to have 30% equity, where if you are ever even fathoming shoving, like I said, I don't know why people do this, but with that type of hand, it's, I don't know if this actually considers when you have blockers, but it's just actually going to work a whole lot more than like 1% of the time. Don't really know why it's saying that. I believe poker stove though, but maybe it's just because of the ace kings. I know it's for sure, like, I've discussed this with many players, so I'm kind of look like a fool right now, but just trust me on the fact that if you're going to be shoving like suited connectors, you should much be rather shoving these types of hands. The suited aces, because you're going to have a blocker for your opponent's aces. Yeah, it was only like 1.5% higher, so kind of surprised me, I'll be honest, but still, it's going to be good. Don't ever shove, like, never ever even fathom shoving these types of hands. You also see this. This is even worse. Like, this is actually really, really bad. 28%. That's like 2.5% less than what we were getting before, so don't ever do anything like that. That's probably only because we've added jacks. If we change that to queens, it's going to be really, really, really bad. Yeah, a whole less 2%. So it doesn't seem like a lot being like 2%, but it's going to add up a whole lot in the long run. So let's